G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today's video we're going to be revisiting a team build for the INT Junior, the 23rd World Tournament Piccolo. He's obviously an absolutely insane unit, debatably one of the best TURs in the game, and he has just come back for the first time on banners for both Global and JP, so I'm sure a bunch of you guys are picking him up for the first time now. As you can see, I've got him at 69% here, got him with a bit of additional bit of dodge and full level 10 links. So this is the team I've elected to bring him on. Honestly, Zamasu's leader skill for Extreme is absolutely insane. Piccolo does get the full 200% here. We're going to be going up against Cell Max. So for this one, going up, against First Form Cell, sorry. So the most interchangeable team units on this team is obviously Barbity, and then I think Fusion Zamasu is actually quite a good option here if you aren't going up against type disadvantage. What we're waiting for is the AGL Zamasu's Easy A. Hopefully he'll be able to replace the Rose here, and this team will start looking really, really insane from there. So in terms of our first rotation, we didn't get a good one. Both the Zamasus are on rotation together, so that makes this tough. I think we're actually probably going to have to go something like that. The super attack in slot 1. Yeah, well, we'll just go this into that. And yeah, we'll get a 22k off of Barbity, why not? So she has a great chance to dodge here, so that's a 70% chance, and then my Chilai also has 31 dodge in her hidden potential, so very much expecting her to be dodging all the time. Yeah, Chilai is an awesome addition to this Zamasu's team, and thankfully the Zamasus have that extra extreme class 150% on the end of their leader skill. You look at the super side, and you end up with units like Bulma, and then yeah, the next best thing for extreme, we've got the Chilai. So Chilai orb changes, she dodges, she supports, scouters, like she literally does everything except damage, which is fine because there is plenty of damage dealing units on the team. We literally don't even care about her inability to do damage. Barbity, if not getting off the additional super attacks, probably would be taking damage there. But what I will say is, if you build him like I have with that full damage, full dodge build, sorry, it's going to be really, really effective. With that extra support that you can offer to the team that's got quite a few LRs on it. So course, the first attack is a super, and we tank that for double digits. So that probably just goes to show you how insane Zamasu is. Honestly, if you're able to create a team build like this and the other units on the team are lacking, if you've got your Zamasu, a friend Zamasu, and then Piccolo, like that team is going to go pretty insane. So as I was mentioning earlier, for the STR Rose, he honestly doesn't hold up crazily well in difficult content. But we do know that the AGL Zamasu will be getting an Easy A in the upcoming days. So hopefully they make him absolutely busted. He's got that damage reduction, so I sort of have a bit of faith that hopefully they can really cook with him. Let's do this. Because that should get a few links. Yeah, get Big Bad Bosses active, so that's fire. And then we'll do that. But yeah, if they kill it with his Easy A, that'll save a spot from STR Rose being able to get cooked. We've also got units like the physical Zamasu and Gawasu getting an Easy A, so a unit that already has a high chance, I believe, to dodge, if that gets up to a great chance and they continue to provide, well, they're obviously going to continue to provide that key and defensive support, I reckon they would almost be a must run on this Zamasu team. When you think about their ability to dodge and their defensive support, like they're going to go absolutely insane. As like one of our slot 3 floaters. Piccolo only getting the one super off, that's actually really, really surprising. Dang, that would not happen all that regularly. I know he's got type advantage, but still tanks it for 120k. Like, that's pretty good. We're not going to go with that into you. We're going to do that into that. and then we may as well just get an 18 key off for you. And I'd say this would be probably the second last rotation. You can see once you start to get those hits on the Tech Zamasu, dang, that's, oh wow, this, surely this isn't the last. If we get a crit here, this might be the last rotation. No, we didn't crit. Thankfully, because I did actually want to get one more rotation with Piccolo. So we got the extra support here, so Zamasu, well, if he gets supered here, we probably die. Yeah, 146k is certainly not ideal. Babidi, yeah, he's just doing his thing. Hopefully he can get those dodges off. Like I mentioned previously, I did build him with a full additional / dodge build. So he dodged the last one. This is the one we really need him to dodge. Of course he doesn't, and we take 420k HP, which means we actually go into the Piccolo giant transformation, which would have preferred honestly not to have gone into, but I guess that does sort of showcase to you guys the fail safe in this team, where if, okay, all goes to can, to terrible, to bad, as that did just then, we ended up with what, 32k HP, which did sabotage us, because if we hadn't have got that, dare say that we would have gotten the finish guaranteed next turn. You look at, we had Piccolo on rotation, merged Zamasu. Yeah, I think we would have cooked. There's that little bit of dodge there. But instead, this is free damage in the end. I'm just not a huge fan of these giant forms when you're not able to actually control them yourself. Yeah, something like Orange Piccolo is a little bit different, because you can use that when you're in a pinch and you're sort of needing to push back the enemy supers. But yeah, this realistically does sabotage us, because he got the heal last turn, and I'm not sure if we will get the finish here. So it's just making the run go a little bit slower. Does push the super attack aside for Cell, but yeah. Pretty unlucky, honestly, that my Babidi with full dodge build has got hit with this, like dodges the normal, then gets hit with the super. But yeah, hopefully a couple of these easy A's that are coming out are really, really beneficial towards the Zamasu build. Like I mentioned, we got the AGL Zamasu and the physical Gawasu and Zamasu. That's a bit of a tongue twister. And then in part 2, you'd be extremely surprised if we didn't get, oh my god, that's enough for that game. That's 3 turns of that is far too long. But yeah, I'd be extremely surprised if we didn't get an easy A like the INT Rose LR. Potentially the INT Goku Black as well is another one that I would expect to be like a 90% chance to easy A. So there should definitely be buffs coming to this one, and not to mention the fact that we should also be getting some form of Goku Black or Rose Carnival LR as well. So hopefully there is more good things to come. This Piccolo team probably doesn't get the amount of links active that you could get on other teams, but in terms of builds that will do really well in difficult content, I think this one is definitely one of them. So let me know your thoughts on the team build down below. I think this one is pretty fire. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.